So it's about 7:30, 7:45 on Tuesday night, December the 15th, 2020. And Gilberta decided not to stay in the shelter today. When I came over here this morning about 7 o'clock, she had already come back here in the woods and built part of a nest. You can see we put some wheat straw back here tonight to kind of give her some extra bedding. But she started delivering this evening. I guess it was probably about 5:30, 5:45, because when we got here after 6, she'd already had 1 or 2. Of the first 3 she had, 2 were stillborn and they were breech, which, to be honest with you, kind of worried me. But since then, she has had 8 pigs that have been alive and they're well. And as you can see, most of them are starting to learn how to feed. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and there's another one under there, 9. So there's 9 that are alive. So she had 9 alive, and she's had 2 others, that were stillborn. So she's had 11 total. So that is a really good litter. That's the biggest litter she's ever had. The most she'd ever had before this was 7, and they all lived. But she's got 9 back here now, which is funny because Medea had 9 that lived on her litter here recently. So they both have done exceptionally well. Now, if there are any old timers watching this video, they're probably going to look at it and go, good Lord, I cannot believe she's letting him come that close to her babies and be in the nest. But I see them every day, in the morning real early and then at night late, and so they know me. And her sister both will let me come into the nest. Now, they won't let anybody else near it. But she's just delivered and she's doing really well, and most of her pigs are already nursing, and the ones that are not are under her leg asleep. And so once we clean up a little bit, we're gonna leave her be. Now, it's supposed to sleet and ice tonight, and so we did something we don't normally do. We put this tarp up, which she let us put it up. I don't think she really cared because she was in labor, but we just wired a board between 2 trees and strung it off with hay twine just to hold it in place. We don't think we're going to have a lot of wind, but we think we're going to have a lot of ice and maybe a little bit of snow and some rain. It's going to be really cold tonight and tomorrow, so this will help keep this area dry. And it's, as you can see, it's kind of raised up a little bit. It should drain pretty well on the sides, and so with this tarp, it should help keep it dry. But anyway, another one done. So she's doing great. All right, more later.